Welcome to the Archotechs, a RimWorld fluid ideology series about pursuing the Archonexus. Episode 78 must come to an end. To briefly recap last episode, we spent almost all of our time trying to raise our wealth. We made pianos and art and clothing and armor. And now we have met all of the requirements for the final stage of the Archonexus. Our colony wealth is past 350,000. We have allied and remained allied with the Brio people. And we fully studied the grand architect structure. Let's get started. So when you accept the Archonexus quest, the final one, you are given the location of the final piece of the map. And it is over here, the Archonexus. I'm going to be sending only the trio to investigate. And I'm going to be sending them in the morning. So what I would like to do now is to get the trio fully recreated for their final stage of their journey. It's strange to have a base so much being built in progress, but never finished. It's one of the strange things about the Archonexus quest, is that you work towards a goal that isn't like really any of the other RimWorld goals. You know, the rest of the sort of win conditions in RimWorld is leaving the planet, which usually crescendos. And I have found, and my only critique of the Archonexus quest is that it doesn't really crescendo. It doesn't sort of get ridiculously difficult and you have to survive some sort of onslaught. There isn't a massive journey or anything like that. It's sort of weaning with a whimper. But with that said, it's still unique and interesting, so no complaints. We'll see it to the end. It's funny that I did end up getting my thrombos after all. Don't really need them now. And despite the fact that we are at the end goal, I'm still maintaining the base as if No Luck, Zleb, Tombolo, Shay, and Foliage are going to be here to carry on in our legacy. Because that's pretty much how it will be. Alright, waiting for my trio to recreate. I might actually give Trustin some psi focus. I don't think he'll need it, but it might not be terrible to have. And it looks to me like Bunny, Sven, and Trustin. Let's get Trustin a lavish meal. They all will have their psychite teas. Maybe even a beer. What's funny is I could do a throne speech. At the moment, leader speech is on cooldown, so I guess I'm going to throne speech. Which is a little strange, because slaves aren't normally allowed in here due to the weapons. But hey, you know, might as well have a throne speech before we leave. Oh, Shay even showed up for it. So while they're in here, their rebellion goes up a lot because they're around weapons. It is encouraging. And now our trio pushes on. Let's only take 3 lavish meals and 6 Glitter World meds and heal mech serum. It's not much, but we don't need much. So the final stage of the Archonexus doesn't come without challenge, but the challenge is, well, not challenging, not like the rest of the requirements. So here we are at the Archonexus core. It is currently guarded by a whole bunch of mechanoids, as you can see. I like how this was drop at edge. Doesn't seem like edge to me, but that's okay. All right, let's see here. So the danger really is these centipedes, I suspect. I'm going to actually leave all of my stuff on the ground there because I'm not going to have the time to grab it. And Bunny is going to berserk that one. And we'll shoot this one. Alright, Wild Man wanders in. His name is Alone. Well, okay. Or Ione. Okay, Ione. I don't care. Alright, let's break line of sight with the ranged mechanoids going around the corner here, giving us some wiggle room. Split up, fan out, and fire. The rain, the foggy rain, is definitely not helping. Alright, I am just going to knock that one unconscious with the lance. We still do have shock lances and insanity lances, and you better believe I intend to use them. Because it is a bunch of mechanoids that, well, I don't want to be bothered to have to kill each one. Alright, so that's berserked and skipped. And then we'll jump west. Alright, Sven, no, Bunny has the Insanity Lance. Alright, I hit the centipede, the dangerous one, with it, and I'm going to jump one more time. Alright, let's huddle behind some cover. Sven, you hit this one with Berserk. And now with this one berserked permanently due to the lance, it's going to take a lot of pressure off the trio here. Okay, falling back. Now, technically speaking, you don't actually need to kill these mechs. But to assert our dominance, that's what I'm going to do. Now, the annoying mech will be this one, this centipede. But if we use the Insanity Lance on any of the other mechanoids that are fireproof, it will work pretty well, I think. And now that we have a berserked tank, it's about to actually go down. I think what I will do is push towards the other mechanoid berserking it, because it can't do damage to other mechs, but the other mechs can damage it. We can get it cleared. Give it enough time. Alright, there we go. Now this Inferno... Oh, I'm still being shot at. Is the only target. Alright. These two are going to be locked in, like, forever combat. So I'm going to clean up the pikemen now so that I can finish up. Not sure what this Scyther's doing, though. Oh, I shock lanced it. That's why it's wandering away. Confused. Ooh, Sven did get hit. Not even a bleed, though. Just a little crack. Crack to the leg. I'll have him tend himself. And let's finish this off. Invoking the power of the Archonexus machine core. You've invoked the Archonexus core. The world fills with a blinding light, and time seems to slow. These colonists have transcended our trio. The machine god has noticed you. Nobody can predict what happens next. It may destroy you, or communicate with you directly, or transport your consciousness to another plane of reality. You sense a vast, inhuman structure of infinite fractal complexity flowing into your mind. Time and scale begins to dissolve. It's terrifying, it's beautiful. Thank you for watching the finale of the Archotechs. If you have any feedback or questions for me about this series or about the Archonexus questline, please let me know in the comments below, and if you'd like to chat with me about it, Rhadamant.com has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching this series, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons and Twitch subscribers. Without your support, content like this would not be possible. I'll catch you in some other series. If you're interested in live streams, Rhadamant.com has my schedule and also countdown timers to upcoming streams. Stay safe out there, my fellow Archotechs.